Okay, so I posed a question on my story saying that without bashing your parents, you could change one thing that they did, what would it be? Almost 90% of everybody said yelling. It was like, I wish my mom would stop yelling at me. I wish my dad would stop yelling at me. No, we gotta stop yelling. I can relate and I understand only because I used to be a yeller because I came from a house where my mom was always yelling. I thought a lot of the responses was gonna be from kids. There was a lot of adults, some older than me, saying that I wish my parents wouldn't have yelled at me like that. Do you see the effects of yelling, what it does to adults? You never forget that. It just boils down to your emotional intelligence, lack of self-control. Like, parents, that's just what that is. At some point, we do have to take accountability for our own actions. Let me just give you an example. Because I know a lot of times parents be like, well, I gotta keep telling them multiple times. I keep telling them this, telling them that. I gotta keep repeating myself. How many times has God repeated himself to you? How many times have you been late to your job and your boss has told you to do X, Y, and Z? Would you like it if when you walked in the door, he yelling and screaming in your face? You're gonna be looking at him like, who are you talking to? If we're dating a man and he's expressed something to you, maybe he didn't say it like in a rude way, but he's told you like, hey, I feel like X, Y, Z when you do X, Y, Z. Because we all know in relationships, you're gonna have to repeat yourself. But that last time that he tells you, he explodes. You're gonna be looking at him like, who are you talking to? Or we gonna call him some other names. Assy. You know the names we're gonna give him because you're gonna feel like, oh, he can't control his emotions. But he told you multiple times. We know the difference between my child was doing something and I told them over and over and I exploded versus you're just a yeller. It takes some time. Oh, your nervous system is hype. Their nervous system is out of, everybody's nervous system is out of whack. Breathe. Because I know they could piss you off. I almost yelled at my daughter the other day, but I took a second. I was like, now how is this gonna affect her? If I yell and spaz out, what does that do? It's negative. Stop yelling at the kids.